Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another Poor Choices. We're going to do a bit more of a sip and chill because we have our guest, Steph,
Yeah.
my nerdy home,
Wow.
for only an hour.
Yeah.
So I have wine.
Same.
I have
Steph,
tea.
it's okay.
Yeah.
That is very cute. I love it. And the Ariel cup.
Yeah, the real Ariel.
The real,
Yeah.
the redhead that we all love. Welcome to the channel officially. It's been a long time coming. Steph is obviously part of Geeks and Gamers, and one of our bright stars in the sphere. And welcome, Steph, to Poor Choices.
Was that English? You went so high.
Huh?
You went so high pitched. You were like, one of our... And I was like, what did she just say?
I don't know what I was
doing. I think I'm going to take mine off.
We're always...
Well,
I should be less nerdy, but I'll be so blind
here, okay?
Nerds are blind, okay? We need these to survive.
I've been editing all day, so I was like, yeah, I gotta have. I've been wearing these because I need them.
Do they have the blue light filter?
They do, yeah. I get migraines, so I need it. I have if I'm looking at a screen as much as I do, yeah, I can tell when the migraine's coming because my eye starts twitching. So
it gets dry and it's like you feel that tiredness. You're like, I want to close my eyes, but I know I cannot.
My eyes start twitching and then my eyes get blurry. My vision blurrier. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever had that.
Oh my god, it's awful. And I got these prescription and she was like, I can do blue light. And I was like,
It's the best thing ever.
Count yourself lucky you've never had a migraine. They're
awful.
I've been getting them since I was 8 years old. Yeah.
You literally can't function. Like all the light hurts. Your brain feels like it's exploding. At least when I got mine. I don't know. It's awful.
Well, that's how it felt when I was younger. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I thought something was like my brain was going to pop. So yeah, apparently, there you inherit them. So my dad gets migraines, and if you're a girl, you're more likely to inherit them than boys are. So.
Interesting. Maybe it's on an X chromosome. Who knows? Who knows?
But men and women are the same, guys.
That's true.
I don't know. I kind of like not having that phalange between my legs. I mean,
I kind of like it too. What would you do if you had one? What was the first thing that you would do?
I think the only thing that I say I'm jealous of is that they can stand while they pee.
Yeah.
Other than that.
Yeah. I would do the helicopter nonstop, honestly.
There's nothing worse than having to like crouch over a dirty toilet.
Yeah.
All the time. All the time.
I thought about getting those. Have you guys heard of the Shiwi?
I have one.
I thought about getting. You should bring it with you. I don't know how big it is, but they have like a little travel one that folds up. I've thought about getting one.
It's pretty small, but I don't like having to clean them.
It's a little funnel for girls.
Yeah, so you hold it against your front part, and then you pee into it.
And it's like a
it's like a pee pee.
No, that's too weird. I don't even want to pretend pee on me.
So the only reason I use it is when I go camping, so that I don't have to squat with my butt out.
Yeah, well, and I feel like in like some public restrooms, like when you're at maybe conventions, but like we were at the Golden Knights game and there was only porta potties, like trying to balance.
I just hold it. I will hold it.
Oh, I wish I had your bladder strength.
I will hold it.
I can't.
I will not go. I'm like, I'm done drinking. That's it. I can't go to the bathroom.
You're not putting it in so it holds more.
Yeah, no,
And we're already off the rails. Yeah. Cheers. So, oh God, is that what Gavin used on F&T?
Gavin,
you would see it.
Your reaction was my favorite because you saw it like after everyone did, and you just kind of went like this, just like. Your reaction was my favorite. You had no idea what was going on.
I didn't know how to react.
I would have gone off camera and not come back. That's so disrespectful.
Oh, trust me. There was an interesting moment at Chrissy Mayer's wedding when I saw him, and I'm just like, I don't know how to approach this. I don't know how to approach this. I didn't. I just ran away. It was just easier that way.
You're like, no, I've seen your thing.
Barely, but even then, there's just, I don't know, respect. You can call it respect. This show is nonstop culture. Well, it's definitely not pop culture.
It's a culture.
Have a little break from some pop culture. We're getting some love for Steph in the chat. Steph is always hot. Hell yes.
It's always cold. It's freezing here.
Well, in Florida?
Well, in the house.
Oh.
It's cold.
Bunch of boys with the air conditioning turned all the way up. Yeah.
What's the temperature in the house right now?
It's 67.
Oh, no.
That's too cold. We keep our house 69. But realistically, I would love to keep it.
And for whatever reason, like, you know how your body kind of starts shutting down at night because you're getting ready for bed? That's when it's the coldest, okay?
Yeah. I'm
just like, oh my God, I'm washing my face, getting all my makeup off, and I'm like getting my PJs on, and I'm just like, hurry up so I can get in bed. It's freezing at night.
I like sleeping in the cold, but the minute you're up and about, like, no.
I love having like piles of blankets on top of me, but I run really hot at night, so never have to worry about it.
I sleep with a lot of pillows on me.
Pillows,
yeah. I've always done that. Like, I'm just pillows. I love pillows. Back home, I had a lot of squishmallows. Look, I have two here. Hold on.
Yes, show us. Oh, I love squishmallows. They're the best. I just got rid of my squishmallows. They're like this essentially, but different, like, obviously shapes and.
How do you pronounce it?
Squishmallows. Squishmallows. Do I sound weird saying it?
You say squishmallows.
Squishmallows. How do you say it?
Squishmallows?
Squishmallows. Mallows?
Like a marshmallow?
Squishmallow. That sounds so weird.
I have two in this room. Hold on. One is a doggy.
I was gonna say, do you have the unicorn? That's the one I want.
Bibi, so cute. Oh, I love it.
His little tail.
I want the unicorn, and there's a cow. I heard there's a cow.
That is so adorbs. Oh, there's a Pikachu squishmallow. Oh, I've seen it.
Sarah would have.
Look, it's a dragon.
Oh, that's
cute.
Okay, Khaleesi.
It's a dragon.
It looks like a pig dragon, but it's so adorable.
Yeah, I love squishmallows. So I had them all in my bed, like back home. I only brought 3 here with me. These are included. And then
you just, lay them on top of you?
Yeah, I have them all over me, along with like my pillows. So like my bed here has like 5 pillows. I sleep with pillows on me.
That's adorable. I have the Hello Kitty ones, like the big versions. And we put them on all our beds, including I guess beds.
Squishmallows.
I love them.
I want the cow. There's a cow one. It's so cute.
They're so big. I love them.
Don't they come bigger? Aren't there bigger ones?
They do. They have bigger ones. I don't have those though. But like, these are the biggest ones that I have.
Yeah.
I love them.
They can get pretty expensive. I buy them from Costco, so I would.
Oh yeah, they're not that bad there.
Yeah. This one was I think 30 Canadian dollars. So Grogu.
I don't know what that is in the free country.
Like $22 maybe. Maybe.
Oh. Right, because our money's better than yours. I mean, you can wash yours, but ours is cheaper. So there's that.
Well, you can technically wash American dollars. It's just probably not a good idea.
It's not. That's not recommended by the FDA.
No, but our money is plastic. I like to think that our money, you can realize which dollar is which easier based on the color.
It's basically monopoly money.
It is so much easier. I love that. Yeah. I really do. So for the first half of this episode, we're gonna just kind of concentrate on Steph. We have a couple questions, of course, that we asked Twitter prior to, and then if we can, we'll get to some of our actual talking points. But before that, let's get to some of these questions. So we have Smooth the DJ asked, what inspired you to become a YouTuber, Steph?
I actually started my YouTube journey with makeup. That's how I started. Look around me. I was a tomboy growing up. I had 2 brothers, and I grew up around all of my boy cousins. So I discovered makeup really, really late in life. I'm talking like after high school, after college. I
Past
discovered
puberty.
makeup. Yeah. So I started YouTube doing makeup because I wanted to, like, I don't know, try products and learn makeup techniques, learn, makeup artistry, all that stuff. So I watched a few makeup influencers or gurus, and I pretty much started just to experiment with makeup. That's how I started. And then once I learned as much as I wanted to, because there's a lot more than I could have learned, but once I learned as much as I wanted to, and also I had a whole bunch of life stuff going on, so I sort of stopped doing YouTube for a year and just switched my channel over to stuff that I'm more interested in, which was all this around me.
Which I kind of question. I want to ask this. Was your brothers a driving force of you liking DC?
No, my cousins were. Yeah.
Oh, snap.
My cousins were. My brothers loved superheroes. They loved superheroes, but they were more into G.I. Joe, and then the other one was very much into Transformers and cars and stuff like that. But they both still loved superheroes, but they weren't as into it as I was. My cousins were actually my I don't know, my cousins and my uncle. They're like my introduction into comic book and DC. But I watched Batman 89 for the first time, and then after school my cousins would watch the Batman the Animated Series and stuff. So that's really how I was who influenced me. It wasn't my brothers for sure.
Big Ols here for 5 says Steph abused me and made me watch thousands of makeup videos. Is this true?
I remember that. Wasn't that for you to get monetized?
That was for me to get monetized. Yeah. Because if you're not doing anything on YouTube for a year, they take away your monetization. So because I stopped doing stuff on my channel for a year, maybe over a year, I can't remember. I needed to get remonetized. So yeah, he helped me out, and he just put my videos on loop.
Oh my God.
And he was it was so funny because after that he was getting recommended makeup videos. I think a lot of people who helped me with that got recommended makeup, and it totally threw off their YouTube algorithm.
All I saw was for months just people tagging you on Twitter being like, freaking Steph.
I missed this. Oh no.
I don't know if that's still a hack
I finally reached YouTube monetization, all that stuff, and then for whatever reason, I think it was during COVID, YouTube shut down and everything. I didn't get monetized, approved and stuff for months.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I had to start
forever.
A different channel.
You started your second channel because of that, right?
Yeah, that's how I started my second channel.
That is
11 months, says Biggles. Yeah, it took 11 months to get monetized. That's right.
Remonetized, if anything.
Yeah.
That is nobody. You would call the YouTube hotline, and it was just crickets. It was bad.
I think it was Anna. Anna helped me get it. She reached out
to her.
Yeah,
people.
Anna was the one that helped me.
Thanks, Anna. Which, by the way, if you haven't watched Anna in her wedding dress try-on,
I saw it.
Yes.
It was.
She put a video on YouTube today.
She put a video about that on YouTube.
Well, she said, I don't know if it was a live. I didn't catch it. It just popped up on my notifications, but it said something like, I got engaged. This is what happened in New York. This is my journey.
Oh,
or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't,
the story of what happened.
I just saw her in that dress. I was just like,
I know. I was
Why she was braver than me. I could not wear that dress with her boobs. I would be so afraid that I would fall out.
No, I just look like 7 months pregnant with my belly.
Wait, are you pregnant?
No.
Oh,
no,
Trust me, the internet always keeps telling me I'm pregnant. I'm like, it's fine, guys. Trust me, when that baby news comes out, I'm gonna be grifting real hard because I'm gonna need to pay for a lot of things. So, I actually don't know if I've known anyone and grew up with their baby online. A lot of the guys, they have babies, of course, but we don't see them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think any girls do that specifically either that I can think of in our sphere.
Not in our sphere.
No.
Not in our sphere. Not that
One
I can't
day.
think of
Yeah.
anybody.
We'll have a baby cyborg to
Baby cyborgs.
We're working on it, okay? If it happens, it happens.
At
We're
this
not
rate, I'm gonna
working
have
hard.
babies before you. Get it together, lady.
Yeah, we're not working hard, okay? I'm not like temperature checking and being like, I'm ovulating this day. Get on it, baby. We haven't been as lucky to just have it happen accidentally. That we're gonna keep the baby X-ray. Oh no! Oh yeah, I'm pregnant with Kara's baby.
Oh, well, that's how you get the green card, so that's good. There you go.
We're gonna move to the States and take care of our child together. Oh my goodness. Okay, so question number 2. What's your favorite comfort game, no matter the platform?
Oh, Animal Crossing.
I already knew that.
Yeah,
Right?
Animal Crossing.
I feel like that's the one game you played, I guess, for almost 2 years now. It feels like 2 years almost.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. I stopped. I was playing Mario Kart for like a whole year. It never got any better. But after that, yeah, I played Animal Crossing for a long time. And then I deleted my island and I started up a new one. I have a Geeks and Gamers island.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh. Wait, is that the one with that
Your
you showed me?
bird. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
It's a bird. I'm trying to find everybody. So far, I need to like kick out 3 more villagers so I can find everybody else. I don't even have Jeremy. I'm looking for Jeremy.
Jeremy, if he were any animal, what would Jeremy be?
Yeah, what would he be?
I don't know, chat.
They have birds. They have pigs. They have crocodiles. They have a crocodile.
Oh, crocodile, because it's Floridian. It makes sense.
Yeah, because of Florida.
My favorite villager is Apple, who is this like sweet little like excited a mouse, I think.
She's a hamster.
Hamster.
Yeah. Me and Apple have the same birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like looked up all this stupid stuff about Animal Crossing. Yeah.
Sarah, that is the biggest understatement of the year.
He's
But
hard-headed.
don't insult the Rams like that. Jeez. And don't insult my Badgers like that either.
Pickles, the ugliest one. Wow. We got lots of hate. A snake? Is there a snake in the game?
There's no snake.
Oh,
No.
well, that's unfortunate.
They have hamsters. They have mice, dogs.
Yeah. He has to be a crocodile now. He definitely has to be a crocodile. But I do like Animal Crossing. I haven't played it in so long.
Mine is what is her name? Sylvana. That's my favorite. She's a squirrel. She's so cute.
Sylvana.
Yeah, Sylvana. She reminds me of me. She just kind of walks around like, all right.
Oh no. Now this is gonna make me think somebody come get her. She did And then every time you see Jeremy, you're gonna have to think that Jeremy dancing on a stripper pole or something.
I think I have a picture of Jeremy in a dinosaur hat. Hold on.
Stop the what?
I think so. I'm gonna search for it.
I also don't want to imagine Jeremy with a stripper pole moment. She moves just like a stripper. Heck yeah. I don't know, Alabama, if they can dance like, a stripper, a good stripper. I don't want to know either. I don't think Jeremy has that rhythm. To be honest.
Oh, yes, I do. All right, hold on. It's loading.
Oh, what are we seeing now? Oh my God.
Jeremy in a dinosaur hat.
I remember that picture. Yeah.
I love that. Oh, I love that.
Somebody come get her.
He dressing like a, I don't know. Anyways.
Dressing like a
Oh, okay. So obviously Tugs and I's drink of choice is wine. What is your drink of choice? Alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
I've actually gotten into whiskey. I've been drinking a lot of whiskey. Yeah, so whiskey sours are my deal now. I used to just go straight to tequila, tarantula tequila. It's this blue tequila that I absolutely love. Been drinking it for years, and margaritas. But like I've been getting into whiskey Back home, I found this incredible whiskey bar with like hundreds of whiskeys.
Ooh.
And yeah, they have this this drink called, oh my gosh, I can't remember what it's called. But it's so good. It's like orangey. It tastes like oranges. But it's a whiskey drink and it's delicious. And wherever else I go, I just drink whiskey sours. I think that they're so good. So I've been
Very
experimenting with
nice.
whiskey. Yeah.
I do like whiskey. I became a lover of whiskey because I went to Ireland, but I think because in Texas, you guys have a lot of good distilleries down there. So
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere. And
a
they're amazing.
lot of good distilleries. So I am so jealous. We actually should do like a pour choices in Texas at a whiskey bar.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a bad but
We can
good
go to
plan.
we can hit Fredericksburg. Yeah. We can go to Dripping Springs. The Supernatural Brothers have their brewery out there. It's really good. And that's just like the Austin area. I don't know what's any south or anything, but
I went to one in Austin. What is it called?
Oh, Nick says there's a cool whiskey bar in Dallas that you can do axe throwing. I think whiskey and axe throwing is a bad idea together with.
Oh no, it's really fun. That was Duke and I's first date. We did axe throwing and had drinks. It was awesome.
I would throw the axe in the wrong direction. That's my scare.
Forward, axe.
Yeah, no, I gotta be sober, dead sober for that. And then because I throw things at Mark, I'll be like, "Hey, Mark, I'm gonna throw it at my hand," and it ends up like over here. Like, I don't know. And it's like this close, 2 feet, not even.
No.
Not very good. Not very good at all.
Family Business Beer Company. Kara, have you been there? It's so cute.
Ooh, there's a Jensen Ackles brewery.
Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki did their own brewery, and it's called Family Business. It's so good. It's in Dripping Springs, like an hour outside of Austin. It's so good. We went there one time. I begged of my friend to go. She lives out there. And I was like, please, I will buy you a beer. And we drove out there. And it's like the whole backyard is back of it is like forest and trees. And it's so pretty. And they have like a food truck. And Jensen and Jared show up every now and then to make sure everything's running smoothly. And it's a good time.
Can we be there when they come out for a checkup? I'd be down for that.
The only brewery I've ever been to is still Austin.
Still Austin.
I like that place. We've been there. I like that place a lot.
Yeah. I had this whiskey when I was there. It's called Monster Mash. It was like,
oh, that makes me think of the song Monster Mash.
You did the Monster Mash.
I got a tour of the back, like inside.
Oh, I always like a tour of the back.
I got a private tour.
Ooh. Oh, look at all those barrels. Wait. Let me solo this. Oh, that is cool. All that whiskey. Cool. That's like thousands of dollars in whiskey.
Next time you open it and like smell it, and it was really cool.
Next time you guys come down to Vegas, I want to take you to the Mob Museum. There's a distillery now underneath the Mob Museum that you can get into. It's like a speakeasy.
Hashtag turtles for stuff.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, I was driving, random, off the rails, and I saw a sign. I was driving by this canal, and there was a sign saying, caution, turtles crossing. And I was so cute, but like it's like if a turtle's crossing, I'm not going to see it until it's too late. To be fair,
right? No. I've seen turtles in the street, and I've stopped for them.
Out here, we get the big desert ones.
That's true, though. But you're a little Asian, so you might not.
I'm like, my eyes are so small anyway.
You won't be able to see them until it's too late.
I really want to be like that tiny Asian old lady granny with like the chair up high and be like, I can't see over the wheel. But that's a couple of years to come. Also, I'm like just super tall in general, so I don't think I'd be like that. My girlfriend, when she drives the car, I remember once I got into her seat, she's 4'11", mind you. So I got it. I couldn't even fit. So I had to pull the chair back significantly before I could actually get in the seat. So
that's how it would be in my car then.
Probably. Because your arms are actually, they're pretty long though. Like, your arms are pretty long. Like you're pretty tall still. You're like what, 5'1", 5'2"?
I'm 4'11".
Wait, shut up.
Yeah. I'm 5'1" on my driver's license.
Okay,
though.
you
can
know what?
put whatever you want on that thing.
You know
I
what?
get mine down
You stand taller than you are actually. Then I don't know what it is.
You're just always wearing shoes that have something in them.
Yeah.
Well, it isn't even that because there's some people who just seem like taller. Could you just have that posture, maybe? Presence.
Really? I have good posture.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you're just very confident, so you just like stand out from the rest.
Yeah, if I was in a car accident, I'd get severely hurt by the airbag.
Same.
Oh, ouch. Oh yeah, you get squishied.
I'm as tall as a child. It would be. I would get really hurt.
I sit like the steering wheel, and it's bad. And I still can't see the hood of you're supposed to be able to see the whole hood of your car. Yeah, no.
No, I can't see the gauges. Like we were. I was taking Jeremy to. We were driving. Where were we driving? To Miami. I think we were driving to Miami. And I had to sit up and kind of adjust myself. And I looked down. I was like, "Oh, we're almost out of gas." And he was like, "What?" I was like, "I just noticed. I'm sorry." I think we were on the turnpike, so we couldn't just pull over. He's like, "Oh my God," we're Googling for the closest exit to
gas station.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't see it. I had to sit up.
Oopsies. Oh, you all need booster seats, not you, X-Ray. Thank you.
You really do. They make a thing. I've thought about getting it because then it lets you sit up higher. But
yeah, but then you can't reach the pedals.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah,
you need to be able to reach the pedals, see over the dash, and hold on to the steering wheel. You know what? The steering wheel should literally telescope out a lot more. I would love that because I have to hold my arms out way more.
Well, some of them, they don't come this way.
They do, but they don't come as far as I want.
No.
So I have I'm disproportionately longer on my legs. So when I drive, I have to have my arms straight out because my legs are longer than my arms. So
we're gonna get killed by the airbag, and your arms are gonna go.
Yeah, it's gonna. I have enough room for the airbags. Trust me. Driving is a
trio.
I mean, I'm Asian. I'll probably crash first out of all of you guys. So it's fine. It's fine. I've accepted that. Oh my goodness. That's a good story between you and Jeremy. I could just see Jeremy. Steph.
Yeah. Jeremy's car didn't beep or something. He doesn't have a high.
No, we were in mine.
I'm surprised Jeremy didn't drive himself, to be honest.
We were in mine.
Oh.
We were going to pick up a car. That's why he was in mine. So yeah. And then that's what we were doing. So,
I see. Okay. So he had to rely on you to get the car.
And I asked him too, I was like, "You want to drive? You can drive my car. I don't mind." But
no, I'm gonna be on my phone. You don't want Jeremy driving your car. Have you been in the car when Jeremy's driving? It's
he is a menace.
NASCAR race. And he's on his
phone.
Steph
has gone cross country with Jeremy driving.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Was it Vegas?
Heck no.
It was Vegas. Yeah, we drove from Florida to Vegas.
And
then I flew back. I was like, I'm not.
Thank God.
I flew back.
Once you do it once, you're like, no thanks, I'm good.
I don't mind road trips. I love road trips, but it
looked cold in the car.
It takes it out of you. It takes it out of you. So I was like, I'm just gonna fly back.
It's a good thing you have your Switch, your phone, but even then, that's still not enough entertainment. And I personally, what I like to do is I like to recline my chair all the way back. But since you had a full car, you couldn't even do that.
Yeah, we literally had a full car. So it was Jeremy and Jay in the front, and then Beardo and Jed, and then me and Krista in the back. It was a full car.
Yeah. Full-grown human beings. It's not fun. It's not fun. And I mean, even you and Krista, who are teeny human beings, it's not easy.
We found a way to make it work. We both were able to kind of lay down on the seat in the back to sleep for a little while.
Oh, so. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Listen, the man goes 95 and he's on his phone. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about it. Did I feel safe? No. Did I feel like I was in danger? Also no. But somehow there's a weird gray area in between that just, yeah. And yes, he drives, well, the one car was a manual. I don't know if he still has it anymore, but I think the white one.
What makes it easier is if you unplug from knowing what's going on around you and just letting whatever happens. It's just easier.
It was. And
I was asleep for almost the whole day the first day driving there. I just like got in the car because I stayed up almost all night long. So I could sleep in the car. So that's what I did. I was asleep for hours. So that the first day pretty much went by pretty quickly.
Oh, apparently I could submarine if I recline too far. Well, I did it with Mark driving, so I don't know if I'd do it with Jeremy driving, to be honest. I'd be pretty aware. To be fair. I have another question here. This is from Biggles. Stephanie, am I still your favorite?
Of course, Biggles is always my favorite.
Aww. Biggles, I haven't seen you in like a year and a half, so I feel like I don't remember what you look like.
Me and Biggles went out karaoke.
What?
Yeah. He came to San Antonio, and he was like, I'm in town. We went and did karaoke.
That's
my karaoke spot.
Okay.
Yeah,
did you
Biggles
go to like Asian karaoke in the rooms, or did you go like white karaoke?
No, this was an open bar. This was like
love it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. What was Biggles' song?
I don't remember. He sang a bunch of songs.
A bunch.
Yeah, he sang a lot of songs. I can't remember what his I did. He said I live next door to his sister. I did. I live next door. I live like right down the street from his sister. I can't remember what his go-to song was. I don't remember.
Biggles, just dropping in the chat what your go-to song was, because I think we all have one. Steph is a great singer. I've heard her sing karaoke. We both did actually, and I don't know.
I have video proof. I think I still have the videos. I'll post them. I'll do it.
I'd say Spanish and Asians love singing karaoke for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, it helps when you can sing. Okay.
Yes, it really
Nobody
does.
Wants to hear me do karaoke. I avoid karaoke like the plague.
What was that song? My favorite song that you did was the Shallow song.
Yeah, with Max.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, when you guys sang it was like, whoo, that girl.
Fun fact, chat, they both can. Max can pipe too.
Max has a real.
Everybody in the room was like, "What the frick?"
Yeah, I was not expecting that out of him. Like I expected that out of you. Absolutely. Yeah. But as soon as he started singing, I was like, "Oh!"
The whole time was like,
I know, because he knew the song. I think like everybody else was like, or the guys were like, I don't know the song, so he knew it, and I was like, let's go. So yeah, he was so good. He was really good.
We freaking love Max.
Dr. Rachel was there. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hell freaking
she knows.
Yes. Hell freaking yes. We do have a super chat. A donation. JH Swalbuck for 44.17 says Steph is my fave. On G&G streams, she is my locals buddy. She can take a joke. Right. Keep up the great work. Anna's too hot for marriage. Okay. P.S. Heading to London, Copenhagen, Germany next week. Talk again end of July. Love you all. Have a good vacation.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
I want to go to Germany.
Yeah, he is my locals buddy. When we go live, I'm always chatting with everybody on locals. Not a lot of people over there. It's a smaller chat, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I like there's some things that are nice when you have that smaller chat so that you can concentrate on each person that's in the chat. And I do feel bad when I do miss, messages here and there. It's really hard to like pick and choose. Like Geeks and Gamers chat just like flies.
Mm-hmm.
Can never keep up with that. So Jay Schwab,
eventually we're gonna need slow mode on.
Even with slow mode on like FNT.
Oh, on FNT, yeah, it's still pretty fast.
I can't. And people are like, can you make it slower? I'm like, no. I wish I could.
Already on slow mode.
It's just on the slowest it can be. So yes. There's more questions for you. Well, this one is a compliment, by the way. Mike said, "What a hot pink ranger brings back good memories." I miss Power Rangers.
Did you see the new Netflix movie Once and Always?
Have you? No.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
Yeah. It's really cute. I liked it. They brought back Billy and Zach. Yeah. They had all of the original Mighty Morphin Rangers there, like still fighting.
And that's fun.
Yeah. They didn't the only ones that took off their masks though were Billy and Zach though. Jason David Frank, of course, he passed away, so they had him, Kimberly, and the Red Ranger. What is his name?
The actor. I was like, Jason.
Yeah, they got captured, and then they had the Dino Thunder Red Ranger come in, Rocky, and then they had Adam come in too.
I liked Adam.
I know. I loved Adam.
I still watch the Power Rangers movie with Ivan Ooze.
Yeah. So, but it was really good. Since the actress who played Trini died, they had her daughter, like her daughter.
Really?
Yeah, and it was very Trini centric, like the storyline, because her daughter was there. So it's actually really cute. It's still super corny, just like the Power Rangers movie.
It's be
really good. Yeah,
that's how it should be. Mm-hmm. So, I love it. I
actually saw the Green Rain or the Dragon Zord. At Walmart, and I didn't buy it. Like I should have bought it because I went back and it's not there anymore. I should have bought it. I have the I have the dagger. Where you at? I have the dagger, and I was just like, oh, I should have gotten the Zord, but I didn't.
Is that the dagger from Comic-Con that everybody was like losing their minds over?
No,
that's a different one.
Oh, it makes noises.
Yeah, and it turns out
love that.
Like that.
I love it. Oh, it's so cool. I feel like such a little like magpie right now. It glows. I want it. We got a couple more super chats. JS Pena for 1 says we're Leighton Bros. Wow. Gay. Thank you, Ken, for the $2. Evening, lovely ladies. Thank you. Miss Cannoli Sasquatch for 199 says, hi, ladies. Hope you're doing well. We are doing very well. Thank you. Joe C818 Pure Blood for 5 says, hey y'all, Steph, play the clips of you doing impressions of the team. Great stuff. Cheers. Is this on Geeks and Gamers Life?
Yeah. It's the latest vlog. I think hold on. that was a lot of fun to do.
Show me your favorite, and then if you guys want, you can go over to Geeks and Gamers Life channel. Is Life, right? Yeah. I can't keep up. Yeah, it's Life channel to see the rest of these, because Steph is I'd say you're probably one of the main editors of that channel, and
I'm the only one.
Okay, main and only. And, I personally think this has been one of my favorite channels because it's almost like a reality channel, so to speak. Reality. Yeah. But with YouTubers instead of, other reality stars. Which I think people want this. They want to know what we do on a daily basis. I don't know if you guys want to know necessarily what I do on a daily basis, but at the Geeks and Gamers house, I think it's way more exciting. All right, are we ready for this?
I think so. I just started it wherever, so. Ryan is so annoyed right now.
Jay is here. Drunk 3PO.
Come on, Beardo. What do we have? We have a 50.
Hey, take my picture.
Woo! Yeah, that's how it's done, baby. Snake Pit 199.
199.
You forgot to fall out of your chair.
So she was left alone as the title. I love it. If you want, go over to Geeks and Gamers Life. That was just a little sneak peek at lovely stuff. That was actually really awesome.
there's a lot more, but that was fun.
I like that you tried to do the 50. We can't even hit that register.
No, I couldn't. I tried though. I really did.
It's so low. It's too low. Beardo is if you could go to the gym and pretend to be Beardo.
Oh my god.
He's actually really quiet at the gym. He's very quiet at the gym when he's working out. Yeah.
No one knows that as of yet. Can you imagine? I'm doing 50 reps.
Oh my god, that would be funny.
It has to just always be 50. 48, 49, 50. Okay, I'm just having too much fun.
That's gonna be a new reel. That's gonna be a reel.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Hello.
Hey.
Just pop by to say hi and get hit by the big Steph energy BSC. Haha. Hope you ladies are doing great. We are
Fabulous. We have him on. Is it next week?
Yes. We have him next week.
See you next week.
So see you next week.
Bring your A game, because when I was on his channel, he's like, I want to talk to you guys about this on poor choices, and I was like, oh gosh, okay. He's got topics. I'm here for it.
Yeah. We need that.
Awesome.
Well, right now we're channeling big Steph energy though.
Andrew's awesome. Andrew has big energy. He's so tall.
Have you met him in person?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's incredibly tall.
See,
like I only go up to his waist. That's how tall he is.
I have not, obviously I've not met him, but when he said he was like 6'7", I was like, huh?
Oh my gosh. When I met him, I was like, okay, I need this photo. Like, you know, the ones I just like cut off the top of their heads. I just get like the chest photos.
Because he's just so big.
Oh.
Wow. I'll bring my most toxic masculinity. You better.
We would expect nothing less.
Call us all sandwich makers or something like that. I don't know. A couple more questions before Steph goes. We have like very precious time with her. Have you been a fan of comics and games since you were a child, or did you find them later in life? We kind of covered that, but I'll let you reiterate that.
Comics, like when I was a teenager, that's when I got into those. But since I was little, me and my cousins, they got me into it.
I love it. And did you collect like?
I've
were you able to
always
buy comics?
collected stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
I've always collected stuff.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
But I'm not like an in-box collector. I always in-package collector. I would always take it out of the package.
Yeah.
My cousins though, I was surprised at their self-control. Seriously. Because they actually lived across the street from me, so that's how come like they had such a big influence. But their room, they were very much into like superheroes and Star Wars and all that stuff. Their room, their wall, they had like a bunk bed, and then the older one had a separate room. But their walls had in packaged items just on the wall. Like that's how they collected. They just decorated their room with
it's like
figures.
Gary's room, but in packages.
In packages, exactly. It's like Gary's room, but in packages. And I was just like, I want to open everything in here. Like, I can't collect in package. Nope, I have to take it out.
I think it's like a value thing, right? To keep it in the package.
Oh yeah, and that's how their dad like told them. They're like, it's going to be worth so much money when you get older, and so that's what like they wanted to do. They wanted to like, the value. He taught them like the value of it like in the future. So they were like, ooh, cool. So it was
I opened everything.
I think there's validity in that, but it's like I want to enjoy it too. Is it worth the waiting for okay? And I'm horrible with reselling things. I go like this to my Mark. I'm like, if you sell this, I'll give you a percentage of this. Because I don't want to deal with it. I literally do not want to deal with it. And same thing, like even my brother, I was like, if you sell this, I will give you like 30% as a courtesy for doing all the work for me. Like I would not sell this otherwise. So I'm making money having you sell it. Yeah. So another question. Are you looking forward to the Barbie movie?
Yes, I am. I had a Barbie dream house and all of the Barbies growing up. Yeah.
I think
I want to do a stream reviewing Barbie. I I think we should do something like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I even
I
watched
had
like the Barbie
big-
Netflix show, Barbie's Dreamhouse. I love that. Yeah,
Okay, you are more
Barbie's
Barbie than me.
Dreamhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I watched the
it's so
Barbie
cute.
Netflix show. I loved it.
I think I should watch the Barbie Dreamhouse.
Do it.
You'll
It's
love,
really
you
cute.
will love
You'll love
Ken.
it. It's so cute.
In that show, oh, he's so freaking adorable. Ken in that show is so cute.
I think I'm gonna really like Ryan Gosling as Ken. Just from the snippets I've seen. Amazing.
Oh,
He's amazing.
Look, I found Andrew.
Oh. Wait, let me make this bigger. Andrew, it's your belly and your man boobs.
Oh my
No, they're not man boobs, but they're the boobs of a man.
He's so tall.
Oh my god, that is insane. You barely reach his nipple line.
He's so
is
tall.
she in the Barbies too? Yeah.
Yes, they're gonna go see it. Gary's gonna watch it. I think I should just invite Melissa and Gary to just go on the stream.
Yeah.
It'll probably just only be Melissa, but like that would be a fun
Do, like,
stream.
A girl stream.
Can we do a takeover of Nerdrotic channel? I think that'd be
that would
so
be awesome.
funny. That'd be so
Barbie's
funny.
Would be so good. We can get all the girls together. We can all wear pink.
Yes.
And talk about Barbie.
Instead of wearing pink on Wednesday, we wear it on Saturday. I don't know.
Whenever.
Oh
I don't
my
care.
gosh.
I can't wait to
Yeah,
watch it.
nice. You should go see Barbie too.
I was just saying, we get all the girlies together. And
I
we
think
talk
all
about
the
Barbie.
girls are gonna
I'm
watch
looking
Barbie.
forward to it. I can't wait.
Barbie.
I love it.
When I saw that the preview where she's like walking in her little heels and then she steps out of them and she has the Barbie arch, I was like, no way. Oh, it was so cute. I love. I can't wait for that movie. That movie's gonna be so cute.
Did you used to do this with your Barbies, where you made them like do the splits in like some crazy directions, and you're like, she's so cool. Oh my gosh. We got a couple of super chats here. Emily Kruger for 2 says, I used to have Barbie films when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I think we all did. We all did. I think that's why, like, any girl over the age of, let's say, 28, maybe, to be safe, probably even younger too. Like, we can all appreciate Barbies. For sure. For sure.
I can't remember it's the butterfly Barbie movie that I really like. I think it's called Mariposa. Let me look.
I remember watching a TV show on Barbie. I don't remember what happened much. But
yeah, Mariposa. I like that one. Barbie. She's a butterfly. I like that one. That one was good.
There were such good Barbies. I like the makeup Barbie.
Oh, The Princess and the Pop Star. That's one of my other favorite Barbie movies. Okay, look. Yes, that's my secret. That's my secret. Okay, I like Barbie.
we're getting like
Did you guys have the mom Barbie? Do you remember the mom Barbie that had like the pregnant belly and you could take the belly
you can
off?
open. Yeah, you can.
I had that.
You can take it off and have a baby in it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
My dad was like, "This is the creepiest thing I've ever seen." I was like, "Don't you touch my mom Barbie." My favorite. And then we had they made like a life-size Barbie Jeep that the toddlers drive. One of those, and we had that. My sister and I would like fight over it. It was the best.
I think I watched this.
That's my
Barbie
favorite.
Nutcracker.
Barbie
Yeah.
Nutcracker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obsessed with Barbie movies. I think she still owns all of them. I wish I had my Barbie still. Oh, my favorite was the Spice Girls Barbie set.
I have Sporty Spice still. It's the only Barbie I have left. I think it's the only one I have left. Sporty Spice.
Wish I had them all still. Honestly,
they're not worth anything. Fun fact: I looked it up, and they're like,
even in the boxes. Even in the box.
Maybe if they did a reunion tour or something, hint, ladies, then maybe. But as of right now,
I don't think Posh would. To be honest, she's living very well off.
David Beckham.
Yeah, I would never have thought out of all the Spices that she would be the one that's doing the best out of all of them.
Right?
I know.
I thought it was going to be Baby or Ginger, to be honest.
I can't believe that.
You just gotta beg the right husband, I guess.
Apparently, she lucked out. Oh my god.
You
You know David Beckham though. He was like that Posh Spice.
Oh yeah.
I can't do accents, okay? You know David Beckham is just like, oh, posh.
Whatever
posh
his
is my
accent is,
favorite.
that posh spice.
Tiny dresses she wore in Spice Girls.
Hey, she did look really good in her cute little dress,
She
and, like,
looks
shuffle around.
now that I'm older and I think about it, she's like a cross between a Kardashian and a Barbie. Like she's the original Kardashian that way with the long dark hair or the dark hair and the jet black stuff all the time. Like
Absolutely. Oh my goodness.
posh.
Uh-huh. We got Clemson PC for $49.99. Can anyone try to do the 50? I can't. It doesn't.
50.
Yeah, it doesn't sound the same.
No.
We need that deep, the deep
You
voice.
need an audio clip. We didn't.
Yeah. Actually, I kind of want to get that audio clip of Steph saying 50 now.
I like how I put my beard. Like, I was like, I need a beard.
Says, keeping awesome, you legends. Much love to you all. Thank you. Yeah,
Did you
legend.
impersonate Mike, Steph? Did you like put your hair like all on top of your head to impersonate Mike?
No, I only did Jeremy Beardo and Krista.
Ah.
Yeah, take all your hair.
I need to do more, but yeah.
You do Mike. Just take all. She's got a lot of hair, you guys. It's so long. And you got it, all up here.
I'm so jealous of the amount of hair you have.
It's so
it's
long.
actually
It's
really
soft.
thin. It's thin,
It's like
though. I
silky.
wish it was thicker. I want it to be thicker.
That's what she said.
It's
I do like them thick.
I would say girth over
And
length.
I've arrived.
Girth over length any day. Very much.
I can't. La, 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 la.
That's gonna get clipped.
Absolutely. Oh my god. Detective Barbie game? Exclusive?
Yes. I remember that
I
game.
remember that game.
I knew. That was a fun one.
Mm-mm. Three C's on your thick.
Girth is better. Girth is always better.
Pickles is right. We are perverts. Yeah, when people say like girls are a lot more tame, hell no. Girls are
No
more
way.
lewd than men are.
Absolutely not.
Trust me on that. Absolutely. Okay, so a couple more questions before you go. So is being where you are in life right now where you thought you would be 5 years ago? This feels like an interview.
No.
Right? What makes you the best candidate for this job?
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Tell us why we should hire you. I hate that question. Like, because I need a job. Duh.
No, I was actually like, let me see, 5 years ago. I was doing I used to do furniture, like what is it called?
Like upholstery?
Oh,
my
that's
gosh.
right.
I used to do furniture. I used to oh my god, why is the word escaping me?
Carpentry?
Repurpose like furniture. I used to do that, and so I would like I would buy or like pick up old furniture that people were getting rid of, redesign it, paint it, sand it down. Sometimes just like go to the hardware store and get or the lumberyard and get like wood and just I used to do that. I loved doing that, actually. That was one of my favorite things to do. And I would put it in these little shops that were around my house and sell it. So yeah,
that's pretty cool. So you never thought you'd be here, I suppose, then 5 years ago.
No, not at all.
Dang. Yeah. I mean, I could say the same thing. I think Tugs, you can say the same thing too. I'd say most of us didn't anticipate. I think the only people who can maybe say they could have seen this is like the OGs, like Ripa, Jeremy.
Well, that was their purpose.
Even Gary back then. It wasn't really his primary
stuff, Steph. I don't know where you're gonna put it in that house, but you should do it. You loved doing that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I did love doing that. But yeah, my dad would like, he's like, hey, look, someone's getting rid of this. Do you want it? And I was like, yeah, put it in your truck and bring it.
I think that's one of the coolest things, because like my favorite is the French provincial style, but you can't find very uniform looking French provincial, so you have to realistically strip it and then redo all of it.
Yeah, I would actually do a lot of French provincial furniture.
Really?
Because people were always getting rid of that stuff, so I would always like take it and refurbish it. And yeah, I used to do that. I surprisingly, my house and like my old place, because I did that, the way I decorate, I don't like matching stuff.
Oh, you're like Melissa then.
Yeah.
Very eclectic.
I have a very eclectic, yeah. So I don't like matching furniture pieces. If something's like in the same, if I'm buying something from the store, then I would want like different pieces to be different colors, or I would, if I wanted it to be a different color, I would just paint it myself, sand it down, paint it. And, but yeah, I love doing that. And I love all of my pieces to be like, either I did it or, I found it somewhere and it's like kind of unique.
Hey, if the Geeks and Gamers house doesn't work out, I think you should do this and then just sell it and people either pick it up or buy it.
That's what I used to do. Yeah. That's what I used to do. I used to love it.
I love, if you could do ASMR refurbishing.
Oh my God. That would be really loud though.
But it's just like you hear like the sawing, you hear the paintbrush strokes, you hear, I don't know.
That would be like, really loud.
I personally, I like cooking ASMR. I'm weird, I know, but I think I would like refurbishing ASMR. It'd be a bit more difficult to set up refurbishing ASMR because you have to put mics in certain positions. But yeah. I'm not the.
Do you watch them?
I love the restocking ones. Yeah.
No, like I don't like eating because eating. I have it's called misophonia, where I don't like hearing the chewing sounds.
Oh, really?
But I like hearing the chopping. I like the crisp or the grill or just like those noises. It's very soothing. I just don't like the mouth sounds like that.
Okay.
I'm really weird.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, no. I think the only other person I found in our like sphere that doesn't like that is Adam Krigler. He doesn't like that either.
Oh,
and Tugs apparently.
I don't like chewing. I don't like. There's videos out there of people eating like full McDonald's meals, and they're like, you're like, ew, stop, gross.
Yeah, there's this guy that is actually like really cute who does it. Oh, I can't remember his name. He's actually really. He's like an Asian. He's an Asian guy. He's really big.
Is it Kongmin?
ASMR. Not Kongmin. Not Kongmin.
He's the only other Asian guy.
He's a silent because some ASMR channels will talk or whatever, but he doesn't. He is completely silent. Even when you meet him in person, he does not talk. That's his thing. He does not talk.
Stick. Okay.
Yeah. He won't talk. If he collabs with other people, he does not talk.
How do
they only ask him like yes or no questions? So
oh.
Yeah. I mean, he obviously will talk to them probably, but like on camera and like in person, if he meets a fan, he doesn't talk. Just
very interesting.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name is though. He's a cutie though.
I will. Well, maybe one day we'll remember. King of Diet Coke for $2. His favorite character in Marvel comics or MCU?
In Marvel, MCU because I never really read a lot or too many Marvel comics. I'll go with MCU, and I'm picking Hawkeye because I like Jeremy Renner.
Oh, Jeremy Renner, my heart.
That's my man. I've loved him for so long.
I fell for him more after he got hurt.
Oh my God, I was freaking out when I saw that. I was freaking out. I was like, please don't die. Oh my God, please don't die. Please. Like, I hope he doesn't lose any of his limbs. Like, I was freaking out because that's my celebrity. That's my celebrity. Like, I love
Crush
Jeremy Renner. Like, yeah, I love him so much. I respect him so much. He sings. He has the cutest laugh. He has a really beautiful daughter. And he's been through it. So, like, I really love and respect Jeremy Renner. And when he got hurt, I was like, holy shit.
That was scary.
Yeah. If you've watched his interview with Diane Sawyer, it just breaks your heart. It breaks your heart. Like he's going through therapy and stuff, and he doesn't even like think of he went through a hard time and he has PTSD from it, but for the most part, he's just like, I can't believe that like I did something so stupid, and I put that pain on my family. Like my family went through that. And he's just like my poor sister, my poor mother. He's taking it all on because he's one of like the only boy. And so like he's supposed to be like providing for his entire family, and they look to him and stuff. So yeah, that interview was really, really good.
I think not a lot of people in general, whether male or female, are not huge empathizers. And then you see it with him a lot, because even the action of him doing that extra thing for someone, was it family? I don't even remember. But like, to help them out, you didn't have to do it. A lot of people would ignore it, to be honest, most likely, right? But he did it out of the goodness of his heart. And then like to have that happen, it's like, oof. And to have that reaction where it's not even about himself, it's about others. It really shows a person. So
yeah, he's a really good guy. And he like he lives in Reno. Yeah. Tahoe. Thank you. But yeah, he takes care of his community there. So I was just like, God, he's such a good person.
He'll go snowplow people's like driveways and help them out.
Yeah. Because he's like, this is the only road. Like, this is how we have to get to and from. I have to do this. So
yeah. Especially if you live in like a woodsy area. I was
and Tahoe is full of woods. It's so pretty up there.
I would love to live in something like that, but I would have to drive like a bigger vehicle than I currently do.
Yeah, in the wintertime, it's like, ooh.
Yup. Steph, how are we doing for time for yourself?
We're still good.
We're still good. Oh, perfect. Because we still have a couple more questions. This is a random one. Have you thrown an onion at Beardo today?
Not today, but I have in the
past. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Like what kind of onion?
Do you hate onions?
Just whatever onion. We were watching
like a white onion or yellow onion?
Yeah, we threw a white onion and a red onion at Beardo. His room stunk. He got it like in his beard and everything.
Ew, of onion? It stunk of onion or it stunk of boy?
Was it like chopped up?
Onion.
Did you chop it?
One of them was that we, because it was the smallest one. I didn't want to hurt him. So I threw it at him, so it was already chopped. And he's like, my room smells like onion. He's all upset.
It's not your room, buddy. It's your beard. Take a shower.
Oh my God. With beards, they really do hold smell in there. Okay. Oh, poor Beardo. About that. I honestly thought his room smelled of boy or something. And I was like, ooh.
No, Beardo is really clean. He's very clean. His room smells really good. Yeah, he smells really good. He takes like 3 showers a day. So
oh my really God.
That's
a lot of showers.
Yeah.
And okay, so TNME is spilling into my world a little bit, but there's this weird shipping thing between him and Melanie Mac right now. Is that as a joke? Like, I don't know.
It's a joke. It's a joke. He accidentally like called this one character in Fortnite Melanie, and that wasn't her name, something like that. So then people were like, "Oh, Beardo's thinking about Melanie Mac." Yeah.
Okay, it makes so much sense because everyone's like, Beardo's in love with Melanie, and I'm like,
yeah. So then on main event, she was a guest, and all of the super chats were about Beardo and Melanie.
Yeah, it was a really good couple though, low key. They were like, they both work out. They both are just like, I don't know. I think they would be like serious
extroverted
force.
And
a force to be reckoned with. Those two. Make it happen, universe. Make it happen.
Well, I mean, the only thing that I would say Beardo needs to, I don't know about Beardo is his religion. That's the only thing that I could see.
Well, that would be a conversation between the two of them, as we don't know these.
Yes,
they would be so cute, Rachel. I know.
Hey, I'm down
Fortnite with them. Like,
and now that she has her fiber, hey, it's a perfect time. And I saw she had a very good stream on Kick. Very good stream.
Yeah.
Oh, got to check that Kick out. Okay, and what is your opinions on silkies? Do you know what silkies are?
I learned what they were.
Okay. Do you like it on a man? Sorry. I'm gonna say that as a no.
Sorry, Max.
No.
Max is about. Look at good timing, Max.
How is that
Max does
possible?
not like silkies. I'm so sorry. To you, sir.
Max, go back to class. But that was actually so weird how that happened.
But also, you might want to tend to your broken heart. I'm so sorry.
Steph doesn't like silkies. Hey, short shorts on a man is not always anyone's favorite.
No, I don't. Nope. No,
Depends
like
on the man.
I think like 5 inches above the knee is too high. So
Oh. Anything more, it's on the June territory for Steph.
yeah.
I think on a military man, it makes sense.
I got you, B-Bean. I got you.
Oh yes, B-Bean. You need to know what a silky looks like.
Okay, if anybody, you know what? If anybody's ever seen Magnum PI, basically Tom Selleck's entire shorts wardrobe is basically what a silky is. But I'll pull it up for you.
I was gonna say, still pull it up. I think we either want
I
to.
don't like silkies.
I love them.
Oh my gosh, do you love your MVP hat? I've worn
Yeah,
mine a few
I have
times.
2
It's
of them,
so
actually.
comfy.
What
You
the
have the camo one and
I
the
have
which
the
one?
camo, yeah.
I have been
Yeah.
hat gypped. These aren't really all that short, so
Yes.
we're gonna go with
Kara and I can confirm this. Max pulling off some short shorts in the apartment. Yes, he did.
Yeah, so
Yes,
I have
he
the
did.
camo one.
I find they're very comfy. I like them.
They are. And then I've been wearing this one a lot.
The black one?
The black one. It's the Flex Fit one.
I
There you
should
go,
ask for a black one.
Max was like, I wore this a lot. I was like, oh, sweet. Thank you. I've been wearing this one a lot. I just wear it backwards.
Oh, you look good with the hat backwards.
I've been wearing it backwards. Whenever my hair is really bad, I'll put this hat on.
When army men wear it, it's like hot.
There's a marine run. I believe it's the Marines. Every year they wear the silky runs, and they do it every year, and they do money for charity for injured soldiers and soldiers who commit unaliveness and all that stuff. So, but yeah, this is what silkies are. They're short shorts.
I'm down for them.
Pouches like built into them. They're actually really comfortable. I have a pair. They're really comfortable.
Oh, Steph looks gangster with the hat backwards. Hell yes. Samu says silkies, huh? Not my favorite. I see the appeal for them. Yep. It's a Marine thing. And Lady Marine, I actually didn't know you were a Marine. I saw you in the chat saying you were a Marine earlier. That's pretty cool. Respect. I mean, it makes sense. My dense brain has to work a little harder sometimes and have it spelled out. So, but thank you for being a Marine, because I think I have a lot of respect for females that are Marines, because you have to uphold a lot more. It is tougher in a sense to get those minimum requirements. So you go, girl. Lifetime ago. So is my fit body lifetime ago too.
Girl, same.
I know. Mark posted a picture of me when I was doing Muay Thai, and that was like when I was 24, I think.
Was it the one where you're like going backwards? Like,
no, I was like kicking like pads, so you can. I'll see if I can find it. But that photo was from so long ago when I was so fit, and I feel like a schlup in comparison.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Jeez, girl.
Feet.
Well, that too. I wasn't thinking about that back then, so now more so. Mark gave that away for free on Twitter, so it's also on the Geeks and Gamers Life video as well.
Yeah, I used it as a thumbnail.
Yeah,
I was like, thank you.
Steph asked, I was like, yeah, go ahead, it's fine. It's all good. I honestly do not care. And how do you feel about sundresses, Steph?
Oh, I have a few. Yeah.
Ooh, is that one of your favorite outfits to wear?
No. I've always been a jeans and t-shirt person. I've never really changed from jeans and t-shirts, but yeah. Actually, I've been wearing more dresses since I've been here because Chris is like, more dresses. So
yeah. I think in
Krista's
very
pushing you out of your shell, and I'm here for
summery
it.
weather.
she is, yeah, she is very much. She's pushing me out of my shell.
Krista's really good at doing that.
Mm-hmm.
She is. She yes, he did ask if I was okay with posting that. I said yes. And yes, Shakazula, that is me. A lot of the pictures I've posted recently are of me, okay? Even though I don't look like it. I proved to Tugs my young look.
I was like, that is not you.
No,
No,
it
it
is
is
me.
you. No, it's not. No,
That is prepubescent X-ray girl, and things change with time and hormones.
Yeah, I only wear dresses on like special occasions, so like meetups and stuff like that. But
I think, have I seen you with a dress on? I don't think so.
every
Once maybe.
every meetup she's got
every
one
meetup
on.
I'm in a dress, except for I think last year's Vegas meetup I was wearing jeans and like this red top. But yeah, usually at meetups I wear dresses.
Out
of respect for the fans, I want to look my best.
I would be so well. The last dress I wore at the last meetup, there was a mishap.
Oh no! Did your boob pop out?
Yeah, but I wore pasties, so you can see it.
Oh.
So, so I was just like, I'm not doing this again. I'm just gonna wear something that like totally covers up. So
That was the first year in Vegas, wasn't it?
Yes. Never again.
First year in Vegas, yeah, I wore a strapless black dress, and then this past one, I think I wore a yellow dress, or was it pink? I don't remember.
I feel like I barely saw you in Vegas.
I know.
To be fair, we
barely saw each other in Vegas. It was wild.
You went to Target with Krista, and I think that's the longest I saw you right before you left. I was like, well, that was our time. Oh, but we were so busy, you were streaming. I was like at the table, and like even when I like tried to like find people, I couldn't find people. It's like y'all were either busy or something like that.
I was vlogging a lot in Vegas, and then like this one I actually I wasn't tied to a table, which was nice. I think like the last couple of meetups I've been tied to a table. This one I wasn't.
Yeah. In Orlando you were, for sure.
Yeah. So I was excited because I could just walk around and talk to everybody. That was a lot of fun.
I think first meetup, no, not saying anything to the fans or anything, was my favorite because I had a bit more freedom to like walk around and chat. And
well, they've been getting bigger and bigger every year. So walking around is hard.
It is. It's like you go to the bathroom
through the crowd.
It's like, I need to go. Okay, I don't want to be mean, but I'm gonna pee myself.
Follow you around.
Hold it. You learn how to hold it.
I
didn't pee the whole time in Vegas.
Oh my god, she was like one of those desert mice, pee once a month or something like that. Oh my gosh, those are good times. I miss Vegas. I miss hanging out with all my friends. Yeah. One day we'll do a G&G con. Whenever that happens, I'm excited for when that does happen. Whenever the next meetup is. Because Anime Matsuri, I think, is the next big one, but...
That's in Houston.
We won't be there.
I go to Anime Matsuri every year. Not a lot of people know that. I would go to Anime Matsuri every year. I know. I would go to Anime Matsuri every year, and nobody knew. I would just go. But, and then we started doing meetups there, and I'm like, damn it. That's my alone time.
Yeah. There's something about that really fun about being just a normal patron and just wanting to enjoy things.
Yeah.
As a fan.
Well, like I didn't want to have to work. That's the thing. So I was like, oh man, now I'm gonna have to work. Like I used to just go and have fun and walk around. And I was like, I have to work now.
Ooh, is that chair comfortable stuff?
Yeah.
What is it called? Emerge.
Yeah.
Got it.
Got an Office Max.
Are you talking to Mrs. Nerdrotic this morning on the phone, Kara? Or another Melissa? I need to know. Oh, an appreciation post here. Steph, all the stuff you guys do is great. I know y'all are working real hard and it's truly appreciated.
Thank
Absolutely. Editing is not easy. It is probably one of the most difficult things. And you have to have a certain pizzazz to be able to do that.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure.
That's for sure.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Ian So Forth, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. And then I also wanted to say as well, Ian has gifted 10 Poor Choices memberships. Thank you, Ian.
Let's go.
That is, as Bureau says, 50. Okay, there we go. That was my attempt at it. 10 Poor Choices memberships for 50. And Ken Burrows has also gifted 5 Poor Choices memberships. Thank you so much. We have 50 new members on the panel. So
you know what? It just popped in my head. I've been looking at these. Kara is in the chat, and she gave me. I wanted to make pop sockets for G&G.
Oh,
and she gave me the idea to use Shrinky Dinks.
Wait,
so look, I'm doing it.
Okay, put it close to the camera.
It's not done though. So, but yeah, so I'm making like little pop sockets. It's,
oh, that looks so cute. Oh my goodness.
I have to finish. I have to put like the glossy, what is it called? The epoxy on it. So I made that one.
The resin. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the 199.
Oh, cool beans. For a second I thought it was glowing, but it was just your lights back there.
No, it's just my lights. And then I made one for me. That's gonna go on my phone.
Wait. That's cute AF. Oh my gosh. I love it. You need to have an Etsy store selling these.
Depending on how these turn out, I think I will.
Yeah.
Yes.
You made it. You get it. You get it. We got Epic Mike in the chat.
Hi, Mike.
Hello. And Melissa called you. Okay, girl. Oh my gosh. My craftiness is coming to use.
Yeah, I want to make those. I'm going to make like little buttons, things like that.
I think they're a great way to use the merch because I'm not a big fan of the pop sockets because my phone holder, it gets in the way of that. So I like using it when I'm just doing like everyday not driving stuff. But since I drive a lot more these days, yeah, I should get one though. Maybe if you have an Etsy store, I'm just saying. So, yeah. All right, so we're gonna get into more Poor Choices stuff here, and then Steph, just let us know when you are ready to, if you need to leave. Do you know much about red pill space, manosphere, all that stuff?
No.
It's
basically... is that podcast that you went on?
Kind of. Yeah. Let's just say that is the least of the super red pill.
Oh. That's whoa, okay.
BB goes, I would just say the red pill space, it's kind of like feminism. There is good things with feminism. There's bad things with feminism. And I think that as females in the red pill community, it is not necessarily catered for us specifically. And it points out a lot of things that are on the opposite side of feministic movements, like the third wave feminism. And chat, correct me if I am wrong. Okay. I'm trying to explain this as quickly as I can to Steph. And, a lot about like women taking advantage of men in dating, in marriage, in relationships. And there are things that I've personally seen, I've maybe done in the past. And I can agree with a lot of things that they say. But I feel like there's a lot of anger in that space and a lot of degradation towards women in general. That isn't necessarily always warranted. Tugs, chime in if you disagree or agree. And I kind of like being in the middle of things. I'm always in the middle in general of most things, even my politics. Tugs can attest to that. So, we're getting some people in chat. These are just grifter podcasts.
D-Day Direwolf is our resident MGTOW.
Yes.
Doesn't
Yes.
date, won't get married, basically doesn't like women. We love you though, D-Day Direwolf.
we do. Red pill is just awareness of avoiding being used by others like women and government. Okay. But this will be very interesting because I would like to see your thoughts on this. Because which one should we do? The 5 flags or the I think we should do the 5 flags and a woman.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think that one's not. This is so this is Pearl. She is a big
oh, I know who Pearl is.
Yeah, so this is gonna
I actually don't like this woman.
I think most people don't that we know. But I want to hear what you have to say about this. If you agree or disagree with anything she says here. Yeah.
How are you going to trust a woman with your children if she has a big tattoo all over her chest?
I disagree with that.
I mean, I'm tatted, so I'm tatted.
I think tats on a chest does not necessarily mean you're going to be a bad partner.
I think that in her perspective, tattoos are mistakes because maybe she knows people who have regretted tattoos. And so if you're making mistakes on your own body, then you're probably going to make a mistake with children. So you can't trust the woman that has tattoos because she probably regrets them and she's made mistakes. So yeah, but no, I love all of my tattoos.
I love my, I would love to hear how you suss out your tattoos. I like thinking about my tattoos around a year. And if I still love them, the exact design, then I'll get them done. I don't know. What about you, Steph? How do you figure out your tattoos?
Every tattoo is personal on me. So that's, I know that I always think about what tattoo I'm going to get. So like that way I don't get a tattoo that's like, I don't know, like a Homer Simpson. There's no reason for me to get a Homer Simpson tattoo, So like, I always think of like the tattoos that I'm going to get. That way I know that I won't regret it later. Like I don't have to think about it in a year. I know I'm going to always love the tattoo that I have. If anything, the only thing that I would think about is getting them touched up, later on if they're in color.
I have a scar on my leg that I'm still trying to figure out what I want to cover it up with. Mind you, that was a very bad mistake. The scar, I mean, not the tattoo. And I don't want to see that scar because it just reminds me of my stupidity. I'd rather a tattoo than that, personally. But I also I wish I want a tattoo on one of the parts that you can see. I just haven't figured out one that I absolutely love yet. It's been really hard to figure that out. I thought about doing the Geeks and Gamers one on my wrist, but then I was like, I don't want words. I want a symbol that doesn't necessarily have to do with my job. That to be seen. It is really hard because I haven't found the perfect thing yet. Unfortunately. Yeah. We got some people who do think it's a red flag, and that's okay if you do think it's a red flag. Tags, do you have tattoos? You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
I have 0 tattoos. I have piercings, but I don't have tattoos.
All right. Well, we went through 6 seconds in and we were going to have thoughts on this. Oh my goodness.
What up, guys? Welcome to the Just Pearly Things YouTube channel and welcome to my whiteboard videos. Today, I am going to be talking about 5 red flags in this.
Sorry, I just thought about Keanu's message.
Oh, her reply.
Yeah, when she said whiteboard. I should laugh.
Keanu was very untoward.
But
Keanu is basically a lot of what she lists here. So she's got tattoos.
That is
she's
very
loud,
true.
She's this, she's that.
That is very true. Someone posted that Chrissy should cosplay as Pearl in one of these videos.
Oh my god!
And somebody else was like,
and I was just dying.
Was it Frank? Was it Frank that said Frank said, who play the whiteboard?
Oh, she should.
Oh, and Keanu
was like, well, it's white, flat, and large, kind of like Pearl. I was like, damn.
I was like, nah, that's mean. That's mean. Honestly, Pearl has had a glow up.
6 foot.
Pearl has had a glow up since the Britney Venti video.
That is very true. And she is 6 foot. So, I mean, large. Like, she's very tall. I don't think she's, fat or anything.
Pearl is 6 foot tall?
Yeah.
She's a volleyball player. Allegedly. I don't know. I didn't look too far into it, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, so I had that thought.
Now, this is just coming from my experience of interviewing hundreds of women. And, you know, if I had a brother, which I do, I have 5, this is the advice that I would give them. You know, you guys can take it or leave it, but this is my 2 cents. Before I start, don't forget to like the video, as that is the most extreme, really important. Chest tattoos. Or tattoos in really any big, bulky tattoos that...
You know what pisses me off right now?
What?
I have the dress that she's wearing.
No!
Yeah.
In the exact same color?
In the exact same fucking color.
Stop it! Where'd you get from?
Yeah,
Target. She's wearing a Target dress.
Oh.
Yeah. It's
Target.
20
I mean,
bucks.
it is cute. I'm not gonna lie.
It is cute. I like the pink.
Oh.
I looked up and I was like, no way she's wearing a dress that I own.
Well, that really sucks. Now, are you gonna still wear that dress? Probably. It is
Oh, yeah.
a cute
I
dress.
love
It
that
is
dress.
a
It's
good
so
dress. I was like, I kind of want one like that. I want one in blue, like a royal blue.
That'd be pretty.
But yeah, I hope you wear it. You're gonna look better in it than Pearl.
Can be easily seen and not covered. Typically, this means she's spontaneous and not in a good way. How are you going to trust a woman with your children if she has a big tattoo all over her chest? You know, usually means spontaneous, usually a bit sluttier, you know, just number
shit.
2.
Wait, who said that?
I did.
Not me.
Like if you're gonna get a tattoo on your chest, that's not a spontaneous thing.
No.
You know, I feel like that's not a spontaneous thing. You've thought about it. It's something that you've wanted for a while. Spontaneous tattoos are like tattoos on your leg or your butt or your hips, something like that. Those are usually like spontaneous tattoos because they're quick, they're easy, and you can get them for like, I don't know, like they have like tattoo shops do like $20 tattoos on Halloween, and you have to just like pick one from a
book. A small one. Yeah,
a small tattoo. Like those are spontaneous tattoos. If you're getting like a chest piece, a lot goes into that, a lot of thinking, a lot of placement, like what do you want, so that's not a spontaneous thing.
And I don't think being spontaneous is necessarily a bad thing either. Like, I think you can have spontaneity,
especially when you have kids. You have to have some essence of
adaptivity,
because you have to like think on your feet. Kids get, especially when they're young and small, when they're toddlers, when they're in elementary school age, they get bored really easily. So you have to like think of things to do, think of activities to do.
Oh my gosh,
you have to just think on your feet with kids. So it's not.
My girlfriend, so she has 2 kids, and the amount of like TikToks and all the Instagram reels that she goes through to find activities for her kids, I'm like, you are absolutely insane. Like, just like let them go and play outside and play with the dirt. Like, it's fine. They don't need to have all these crazy activities and plan things out, but she does them for her kids because she wants them to have this enriched life, education, activities, whatever it is. And I cannot keep up with that adaptivity. Then again, I don't have kids, so who knows? But it is very insane. What is this? D-Day says tattoos are a masculine thing. Women with tattoos are just more masculine than other women. That's all it means. If you're a guy that likes more masculine women, then go for it. I don't think tattoos are necessarily a masculine trait for a woman, though.
I can see what he's talking about, though. I'm trying to run over through all my friends that have had tattoos, like a lot of tattoos, not like 1 or 2, but the ones that have like full sleeves, they're pretty abrasive. Like they're pretty manly acting as far as women goes, at least the ones that I know. They're very loud.
Like a more masculine traded woman.
Yeah, they're more masculine.
Are you saying?
Yeah, they're more masculine women than feminine women. They tend to be the loudest one in the room. They tend to come in and just be like, look at me, and like, they're just very bleh, like I'm here. So I can see, I personally can see what you're saying. but where he's coming from on that one. But it's not ones that have like onesie twosies. It's what usually the girls that I know
large
have like
piece.
the sleeves, the huge like thigh tattoo. Yeah, like the big pieces for me anyway. The ones that have, like,
I have 7.
the ones that are like sprawled out all over the body, they're not usually that way. But
I think we need to go on a Steph tattoo exploration adventure because I did not know you had that many.
Yeah.
Extrovert. Thank you. That's the word I'm going for.
I have 7, and I'm kind of mousy.
See, like Mizu likes sleeves on a lady.
There you go.
There, I think in essence, I always say whatever you like is what you like. So if you like tattoos, great. If you don't like tattoos, that's fine. It's the same thing as saying I like brunettes over blondes. Like, it's fine. Like, it's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily trash a person for being the opposite of what I like, though. That's just, I don't know. It seems a low blow, I guess, to group a generalized population. But that's just me.
Yeah.
You know? So. All right, let's keep going here.
Number 2, if she has more than one baby daddy. Because my question is not 1, not 2. Now you're looking for a third? Clearly this is a woman that doesn't value commitment. If she's got children with 2 different men, clearly she's a bit irresponsible. And clearly commitment is not important to her. And she values her feelings over her children. 3.
She's obviously committed to those children. So she does not, there's that. But I agree and I disagree with her on that.
I think there's the way she says it, maybe more so is like, it's not per se, in my opinion, a commitment to a person, meaning your partner. But it could be just she could just be irresponsible and think that after she's seen like 3, 4, 6 months, that is enough for her. I think that personally in my dating life, I think knowing if a good partner after 2 years for me is good for kids, especially because I've seen a lot of secrets come out after 2 years. But that's just how I like to look at things and value things for myself. If I don't have a very expedited dating profile. Like Mark and I, we did a lot of talking because we were so long distance. And I think that really did help flush out a lot of details for us. But if I were to date normally, it's usually around like the 1 to 2 years that I really know if I want to have kids with this person.
Right. I think that like there's a lot of context with that. I mean, obviously if the person has like, I don't know, 3 or 4 baby daddies, like that is like, what's going on here?
It's complicated. Very complicated.
Yeah. But I feel like, I don't know, in this day and age, a lot goes, I have mixed feelings on this because I have my own personal beliefs when it comes to sharing your body with someone else. It's not something that I take lightly, so I have my own personal beliefs when it comes to that. I don't really, believe in things like casual sex, fooling around, things like that. I have to know that I'm going to be in a committed relationship before I take that step with somebody. So that's just me. And I think that a lot goes into it because nowadays you have, people who have been in relationships for a long time, who have children, who go into another relationship and I don't know, they might think like, hey, this is the one. And, they start a relationship with that person. They get into a committed relationship with that person and then they end up, having children together, so, and then maybe that relationship doesn't work, so having 2 baby daddies is not, I don't think it's a red flag. There's just a lot of context when it comes to that within people's lives. So she's leaving out a lot of context and just making it like, oh my God, if a girl has 2 baby daddies, like that's a big red flag, so that's, you have to like have conversations with these people, especially if you're going to like consider dating them. You need to know all of the context. Her generalizing it and being like 2 baby daddies, no, it's not worth it. Well, you don't know what happened in this person's life. Maybe she's a widower and she got into a relationship with someone else, or I'm sorry, maybe she's a widow, got into a relationship with someone else and that relationship failed, so I mean there's just a lot of stuff.
And I think that you bring a good eye onto this in the sense that you have high standards. I know with like people when you date and who you share your life with, if you even get to that point with a person, because I think that a lot of people don't have these high standards when they start dating someone. You know, a lot of people will do it on the first date or not even on a date. You know, you go to meet someone at a club, at a bar,
Yeah.
and, you know, like have a lot of casual hookups. And I think people can have them, but just know that it comes with a lot of other emotions and feelings and
Yeah, see, and that's
repercussions.
kind of like what I try to avoid. I know that with my personality, that's going to come with a lot of emotions and feelings and stuff like that. And so
Mhm.
I don't take that lightly. You know, I don't take that lightly. Like I want to make sure that I'm going to be with someone for a long time if I'm going to be doing that. So
Mhm. And to be honest, I actually don't know many women with 2 baby daddies that are single. Let's just say. Maybe
Mhm.
they're in a relationship with the second baby daddy and they're married, but I don't actually know many that are single 2 or 3 baby daddies.
Yeah.
Do
Well, I
anyone?
actually do. I do. I know at least one. And right now she's, you know, she has a third and she's married to that person and they've been married for years, you know. So
Yeah. And there's something to say about like even if like it didn't work out the 2 times or whatever happened in those relationships, you do learn from it. So I think it's what you do with it that's more important. And sometimes people don't learn, and sometimes people do.
yeah.
So I know, Tugs, you're very quiet.
Just listening.
Okay.
I think what and we all do this, is not a bad thing. It's a generalization, as in like statistic wise she's generalizing. There's a lot, of course, exceptions to the rule.
Absolutely.
You know? It's like when we always bring up, oh, but what if he does this? Well, okay, but what are the percentages of the what if? You know what I mean? So like that's what she's going from. She's going in a generalization. And unfortunately, a lot of modern women, I know several, but again, I live in Vegas, so take that as you will.
Yeah.
But they just man to 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 man. And they don't always have a lot all kids with every single one, but they've got at least 3 or 4, and they all have different dads, and they run amok, and it's just kind of like, what's going on here? So,
Yeah.
I get it. But yeah. But there is always, of course, there's always exceptions. And there's always reasons.
What kind of question is this? What about a woman who don't?
Actually, fun fact,
She would not make a good babysitter.
women, fun fact, being it's very hard for you to adopt as a single parent, man. Well, most man or woman.
It's very like expensive.
Very difficult. It's very hard to adopt as a single, and no, just to get approved. Like not even the money. You could be well.
We're gonna choose the couple over the single.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dang. Well,
Yep.
I personally think that this is a very 2 baby daddies. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a red flag. I'd say maybe like 4 baby daddies. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe sounds like a bit tougher.
It's like a yellow flag. Just have a conversation with the person.
Yes. Vegas isn't a place I want to raise a family. Probably not.
I mean, I was born and raised here. It's I see the pros and cons. So
yeah. What's funny is I actually it was kids. Marriage didn't scare me in a sense. What scared me out of certain relationships, thinking about long term, was kids and buying a house. So for me, I
love buying houses.
I mean, I love the idea of buying a house, but buying a house with someone, when you do that, that is a commitment. That is, you know, pretty. There's law and paperwork and all that. So I never wanted to buy a house with someone unless I was really like committed. And that's funny to say out loud because I wasn't scared of a marriage. I was afraid of buying a house or kids. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else she has to say. That's a red flag.
If she talks about horoscope, this is
how dare she? How dare she? Oh, how dare she?
Oh my god. Steph, do you talk a lot about horoscopes?
No, not a lot, but I've read a lot about them. Like I like to learn different things, and so like I was for a while I was reading a lot about horoscopes, and if I met someone who was like a different sign, I would and I got to know that person pretty well. Like I would like look into their sign and like jot stuff down, like, I wonder if there's any truth to this, you know. So if I met two Geminis, I would learn about the science and then like compare the science to that person. But like I don't believe in it. I just learn in it. I think it's learning
fun.
it. I think it's fun to like learn about it, you know?
Uh-huh.
And I think it's like an interesting conversation to have with people. That's all.
I really like so I remember when I learned about the horoscopes, and barely even remember it still, but like the rising and setting signs too, and I thought that was kind of a fun thing to do. But like, would I believe everything? Oh my God, you're a Capricorn, I can't date you. Not gonna be like that.
See, I wouldn't go that far. But I've met a lot of, let's see, I've met a lot of people, and I ask them their signs. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Wait, do our signs make sense then? I'm an Aries. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Tugs is a Libra. She's a Libra. Not only is she a Libra, I think she's an October Libra, so they're different from September Libras. It's very interesting.
Well, and I'm the last day of Libra too, so I walk the Scorpio.
Oh, so you walk the Scorpio line?
See, I know Anna's a Scorpio, and that's pretty much it. I don't know any other Scorpios.
My sister's a Scorpio, Anna's a Scorpio. They scare me. I have I have a mean streak, and that's where that comes from. But to me, and modern women,
every now and then her Scorpio stinger will come out and be like,
that's my badger from my Hufflepuff.
Oh, but I think that's the fun thing, is like we can like have fun talking about this, but we know at least that this is not real life.
Well, see, and the reason she has that as a red flag, I know exactly why she's going with this, because I don't know if you ladies know girls like this, but they use it for every freaking excuse in the book. Every excuse. Oh, I'm sorry, I was mean. It's because Mercury is in the microwave. And I'm a Gemini. That's how I am. I'm bipolar. I leave it. I deal with it. And like they won't admit their faults, admit that they need. There'll be all things to work on. Like that's what she's talking about. She's talking about those girls.
I'm so indecisive. It's my Libra trait.
So I think
it is. But yeah,
it's an accountability show. It's not necessarily horoscopes, because I'm sure there's a lot of other things that they don't take accountability for, and using this is their crutch. This is just the easiest crutch that you can use out of all things, and before like your period and all the other stuff. But I guess I don't know people who do this, and maybe that's why.
Oh God, I do.
Basically me. When a woman is constantly talking about horoscopes, energies, I can't take accountability for my poor decisions.
Oh my God.
See? I did that thing because I'm a Gemini, and that's just how we are. Okay.
Well, there we go.
All right, buddy.
Oh, wait. Mark wants to know if you can guess his horoscope, Steph. I don't know your whole horoscope, Mark, so you're going to have to help me. I can Google it. Let's see. I'm Googling it right now. Okay.
Are you muted?
Okay, I got it. I got what he is. No, she's thinking. She's thinking hard. She's thinking real hard. And thank you, B-Bean. B-Bean, also, I like when I see you on the Whatever podcast. I think it's so funny. It's just your name.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Your name pops up. I'm like, hey, I know that from.
I know that one. Oh, you can't. Can you guess, Steph? You're still muted, but.
I said, is he a Pisces? I don't know.
Yes.
Shut up, he is?
According to Google, he is a Pisces. He's born March 6th.
There you go.
There you go. So apparently you are your traits enough to know that you're a Pisces. Dang, I don't know much about other horoscopes, so apologies on that. Oh my goodness.
There's your test, and I passed it. Mark's a Pisces.
There you go. Steph is smart. Steph is smart. Yeah. Nope, she's good. All right, let's wait for frog finance here. Red flags: nurses, redheads, girls named Tiffany. Any combination of 3, and you'll get your
Nurses
pee cut off.
are very ER nurses specifically, Frog. I hear that from my first responder boyfriend all the time. He's like, ER nurses are a walking red flag.
Oh, okay.
And all giant sleuths, apparently. I don't know. I'm just repeating what the first responders.
All right, let's continue. See what she says here.
So what'll happen is she'll freak out, on the show or in life, and she'll blame it on her star sign. You do not want a woman that is blaming her poor decisions on her horoscope. 4, gets
The only thing I will blame on my horoscope is the fact that I can never make a decision. So
Oh my God.
Indecisiveness.
that's a big Libra trait right there. That's the only thing.
Hugely, yeah. I mean, it's a women thing in general. I feel like, but
Yeah.
God, we're awful. We're awful. I'm just like, I need you to tell me what to do, please.
I think it's men. Tugs was right about this. If a girl can't make a decision on where they eat, you ask them. Guess where I'm taking
My
you?
foolproof plan.
Guess where I'm taking
If
you?
the girl can't decide. You say, "Oh, okay. Guess what? I'm going to take you out, and it's a surprise." And she'll be like, "Oh, where are we going?" And you'll be like, "Guess." And the first thing she says is, "Where you go?"
Oh, that's cool. I like
they
that.
say, "Good job, honey. You guessed it right."
Yeah. Wow, you're so smart. And then you go there.
Because it's so true. When a guy asks, "Where do you want to go?" I don't know. Are you interested in pizza? No. They have something in their mind. They just don't want to say it.
We can't figure it out.
At least for me, that has been always a thing. Not every girl's the same, but I will say for me, it has worked.
I'm telling you. Try it, guys. Try it next time. See it. Come back. I would like to hear your feedback, but that's my hack, my lady hack. Write it down.
All right, let's see what else she has to say here.
Oh, before you do that, I do have to go. I'm gonna leave on my high note, guessing Mark's zodiac sign. There you go.
That was awesome.
I did it.
Good job, girl. It was fun having you here, Steph.
Yeah, I did stay a little longer, but
no worries.
I actually have to jump on the gaming stream to help them. I just got a text, so
no worries. Steph, where can people find you next, or now, or soon?
Yeah, you can find me. I'm always on Twitter and Instagram, and then I have a Kick channel, so I game there. And as much gaming as I do, like Mario Kart and Animal Crossing. That's about it. And then I'm uploading to YouTube again. So yeah.
Nice. Yay. Perfect. So catch her over there. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. This was really fun. And I can't wait for the next time. I miss you.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. I'll talk to you guys later.
No worries. See you. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So we're going to get back to this video, guys. Steph's going to be on the full Aussie, probably. I think she's actually one of the hosts at this point.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, so we were on getting work done. Personally, I like getting work done in my house.
All I do is work, no matter what.
I don't actually know what she means by this. If she actually means housework, then she's really wrong.
BBLs, Botox,
Never mind.
lip filler.
Oh, she's talking about plastic surgery.
I was like, never mind. I totally. Yeah.
That makes sense.
All comes at a cost that you will have to pick up when you guys get together. This was the average woman makes like $35K a year. So where are her priorities if she's spending money on lip fillers, BBLs, Botox? And at some point, you are going to be the one to pick up that bill. And it's just not the most honest. Like, personally, if I was recommending a girl to my brother, if a girl's got heavy work done, she's usually insecure. She usually will take the easy way out instead of trying to be healthier and get in better shape. I wouldn't, tell a brother or a guy I cared about to go for that.
Okay. I think that you can do a little work. It's fine. It's the same thing with makeup. I equate that with makeup. You can get lip fillers. You can get Botox. If you overdo it, of course, it's going to look horrendous. There are ways to do that subtly. But do I necessarily think that that is a red flag? No, I'd say like the surgical stuff, red flag.
Yeah.
Unless it's non-cosmetic, meaning medical.
Yeah, I mean, heavy work is in like if you get your face smashed in from a car accident or something. But
no, that's
I mean, like the
exception.
fillers, like Kylie Jenner and all them, they look completely different. There was that case with the Asian guy married the woman, the other Asian woman, and he sued her and won because she had complete plastic surgery and looks the exact like he won. And good for him because what he saw and what she actually looked like was Troll Under the Bridge versus Angelina Jolie.
This is like she wore makeup every day and he never saw her until after the marriage.
It was bad. It was bad. Really bad. Surgery too, I think. Implants and stuff maybe, but yeah, it was I mean, I was like, holy crap. So that's bad.
But like I actually think that like guys, if you really like just make sure you see your woman before makeup application or after makeup's taken off. That should really explain everything to you. Everything to you. And like, hey, I don't do my nails all the time, but in the summer they get done all the time because of the time.
What in the world happened here? Oh.
Huh?
Bye.
Bye what? What? Are you okay?
Her internet, okay, well. Is it me?
I don't know. I can hear you still. I can hear you still. Can you hear me? I don't know what's happening.
You sound like a robot.
Do I sound like Mark the Cyborg's wife now officially?
Maybe it's me. Is it me?
Oh wait, Tugs froze. Tugs froze. So Tugs, you sounded fine at the very least. So Botox is a red flag. How can you say it's not? I've had Botox, trust me. Did it look like I got Botox? No. I think it's Tugs' internet. But in any case, I've had Botox, okay?
Oh.
But y'all can't tell I had Botox because it's preventative. Tugs, I don't know. You're muted. You're muted, Tugs.
It was totally X-ray girl on my end. Like you were like, blah, 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 blah. Like you sound like a robot.
Apparently I was fine and you were the frozen one. Apparently.
Well, ball sacks on a cracker. Sorry, guys.
Whoopsies.
That was weird.
I was saying that I've had Botox. No one could tell.
Yes. Yeah. And I think that's okay. But it's just like.
Yeah, I can raise my eyebrows, guys. But to be fair, I don't have the lines across my forehead or the furrow brow, so I never need the Botox there. It was really just here on the sides.
Okay, here it is. I found it. Bam. Wait.
Wow! Frog says some of us could tell.
Wow.
We're just being polite.
Okay.
How
dare you guys ready? I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see this difference here. So this is what he married on the right, and this is
the OG picture on the left.
OG picture, and this is what he married. So she had eye surgery. You could tell her eyes are bigger. She got her nose done. It's thinner, lips and all that. She said she had $100,000 worth of cosmetic surgery before they met, and she didn't disclose any of it. And they had a baby that was extremely ugly. And that's how he found out. And he won. He took her to court for like, I don't know what he sued her for, false advertising or something. I don't know, false pretenses or something.
Adrian says, I'm not understanding what Botox is. Is it the stuff you shove in your butt to make it bigger? No, Botox is so they use botulinum toxin, which is extracted from not a fish, it's a puffer fish, which freezes your muscles from using. So what happens is the muscles you use that contract to create lines, that relaxes it so it doesn't keep those lines. So that's why you have the frozen brow. I don't do it anymore, but I used to try to do it to prevent the crow's feet here, which I don't have, realistically speaking. So yeah, I honestly, I don't care about Botox. I think you can do it tastefully and not tell. And same thing with lip filler. You don't have to go Kardashian level, but you
Yeah.
can things up to de-age yourself, because it is true, when you have less collagen in the skin, it goes away from especially your top lip. You can put half a unit here if you are careful. And I haven't personally done it because I think it's way too expensive. It's $600 for one unit. And usually it's a one unit here and one unit here at the very least. $1,200? Hell no.
That's gonna be me. My lip is disappearing. I will look like this.
Yeah, mine are gonna disappear. And I mean, Frog, you can make fun of me all you want. I don't really care. I get it. I did the cosmetic stuff, and I'm Asian. Obviously, I got my brows done. I got my eyelashes done before. Once upon a time, I was thinking of getting my eyeliner done, but I wasn't gonna do that. I think that was a little too extra. But yeah, I'm all about, my eyebrows are not being pulled by strings. No, that is actual surgery, and I'm not about to do surgery to look younger.
Mm-hmm.
Fillers, Botox, that is a possibility, but unless I'm what's the word for it, medically disfigured, I wouldn't consider it. It could happen. I'm still young. Let's hope it doesn't happen.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Wow, B-Bean, X-ray is Asian. You're white. You're white. You're right. I'm white. White adjacent. But the Demonat lip fillers look so bad. You can see that it doesn't match the face. You can still get it. Like, what you're seeing is LA version of lip fillers. I've seen lip fillers done very well that you can't tell.
Yeah.
So when you get them initially done, there is swelling, so you might be seeing that at first, because it's like you're getting an injury with the needle invasion and the injection of the filler. Your body does react to it with inflammation, redness, and swelling. So you have to wait for 2 years for that. I already have double eyelids, so don't need surgery for that. Blair White had lip fillers. It's too noticeable. Well, I think especially on white women, though, those are very noticeable, depending on how many units you get.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, one person who doesn't need lip fillers? Lauren Chen. I'm so jealous of her lips.
Yeah. She's got nice lips.
She's got nice lips. She does have nice lips. All right, so we'll continue with this.
35 plus. Now, this is not to say that all women over 35 plus would be horrible wives. In fact, there are some that would be great wives and mothers. The reason I would tell my brother not to go for a girl over 35 is because geriatric pregnancy starts at 35. And if he wants a wife, every year it's going to be more and more risky for them to have kids. So this is just my opinion, right? 5 red flags in women.
I feel targeted with 35 plus.
You're not even 35 yet. Sit down.
Oh my god. No, but I mean, she is correct in this genetic assumption. Don't want to admit it, but it is harder to have kids the older you get. Are you okay, Tux?
Oh yeah, and I itch. That was fortuitous timing. Why is B-Bean covering, or B-Bean says, why is Tux covering her eyes? Because I'm 35 and a half.
Yeah.
So she's talking about me.
Wow,
fine.
Frog, you're like 24, so it's fine to have. You want 22 and younger. Oh my god. And Sartano, like this is not to like demean anyone in any way. Like I do agree in like if she's talking about genetic, like best chances probably to have kids, younger wife is probably better. And it's a lot easier. You know those kids that like cough, your baby comes out, and then all of a sudden you snap back. It doesn't happen as easily when you're older. Trust me, I've had a lot of conversations about this with my coworkers. But you can still have kids later on in life. Trust me, you can still have kids. I have seen, as she calls geriatric pregnancies, in 50-year-olds who the only reason they're at a high-risk clinic is because they're 50 plus. And there's people there who are, and we'll call this the rule of the exception to the rule. There are people there, 25 years old, extremely obese, or has other, underlying factors that actually are higher risk than the 50-year-old. But these are the exceptions at this clinic, at least, that I've seen and I've talked to with my ultrasound tech friends. So, yeah, Janet Jackson had a healthy baby. There's a lot of things to go into. If we're talking about generalized everything, blah, 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 yes, we'll go with that. But I don't think you should necessarily narrow your scope based on age. If you are, say, 40, you actually might get along with someone who's 35 versus 20. Unless you're very immature. Wayne says, Jesus, if I even look at a woman under 40, they call me creepy. Oh, Adrian, I've seen women bear children 50 plus, and they do it pretty easily. Some do it pretty difficultly, and it just depends on each person.
I'm old. It's fine. I've accepted it.
Becca Kufrin. Bean. I know she's pregnant. She's probably about to give birth now at 33.
Yeah, I think she should be around that time. It's about that time.
Oh my God. I can't wait to see how cute their baby is. If you guys don't know, Becca Kufrin is a previous bachelorette. She's now with, oh crap, what's his name? Thomas, who's they're both genetically superiorly beautiful people. And they're going to have a beautiful baby. And I just can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. But yeah. I heard those muted sneezes. I'm on another floor. Rude. Rude. How dare you tell them? I don't know. What was your overall thoughts of these? Are there any that you're like, hell no, I don't agree with that?
Not really. I mean, the two baby daddies can be debatable, but again, those are exceptions. Chest tattoos, I've never found chest tattoos attractive on either sex, so I think they're ugly. Personally. But I'm not talking like you get like a heart here, or I'm talking about the big, they come down here, they come around this way, those huge ones, and most of the time they come up the neck. It's too much. It's too much. But I'm not a big overtly tattooed person in general. It's never been my thing.
I think are we talking about for men or women? Because I feel like you're talking about with men.
Well, both. Well, attractiveness in men for me, but I don't think women. Listen. Like, first of all, why? First of all, why do you want to cover these up? What are you doing here? It doesn't. It's very abrasive, and it's just. I've never really liked it. I mean, you do you, but I've just never really liked it. I don't mind like little tattoos here and there, but these big, huge pieces, I've just never found them appealing on women's figures. Like, why are you covering up your body like that? So that's just me.
I mean, I've never been a fan of like chest tattoos in general on a woman. I think when it comes to the sagging areas, the boobs, the biceps, and the belly and butt. Those are the things that I would not get a tattoo, especially a very structured tattoo.
And everybody I've known, at least personally, and this is not a knock, but maybe somebody somewhere will go, oh my God. Every woman, especially women I've known that have the big tattoos in general, again, because I know there's exceptions. Shush, I know. There's always exceptions. In general, you have the big arm sleeves, you have the big chest tattoos as a woman, big thigh, leg tattoos. You have body dysmorphia and you don't like your body. And so you're trying to cover it up. Every single woman I have known, every single one personally that I have known, that I have heard about, that I've talked to. Yeah, I started getting this because I don't like the way my body looked. So I covered it up.
I don't know about that. I have to talk to more people about that specifically.
Of course there's exceptions, okay? Like, I'm sure that's not why Melanie Mac did it. Okay, we get it. But in general.
No, I just never asked her either. I've never asked.
And I could be
Women.
wrong. I could be wrong. But on a general thing that at least from what I've noticed, especially growing up in a city like this, where there's just tattoos everywhere, it's a big thing out here. It is women don't like their bodies and they're trying to cover them up with something. So that's just been my experience. So
this is a very interesting question. Would it be difficult to breastfeed babies with tattoos? Do some research. No, it shouldn't. So the only time you would have difficulties maybe breastfeeding is having actual invasive needles in the breast or even piercings in the nipple, where it could possibly clog ducts. And that's where you get actual issues of possible infection and stuff like that if it is clogged. Now, don't quote me. I've seen this happen maybe once or twice, but it's not something that happens often. Okay. That I've seen coming in to get a mammogram or I forgot what the procedure's called, but we put dye into the nipple to see how far the dye goes into the.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's not very easy. It's very painful. Hopefully that doesn't have to happen to you. But luckily enough, the woman, it was very clear. It just like she had secreted some really weird stuff. But yeah, it was really.
It's honestly, I think it's more of a risk to breastfeed with implants than it is with a tattoo. But
implants don't really matter in that sense.
Oh, we have Erica. Hi, Erica.
Hello. Implants don't matter, especially if it's it doesn't matter if it's over or under the muscle. I wouldn't worry about that unless you got a lift. If you had a lift, I would worry about that more because that is getting more invasive in there because you had to remove tissue and rework where the areola sits in your skin. So. Nikki Nurse here. Breast reduction and augmentations are big reasons that moms don't produce milk. Now, Erica, I do question here. The reduction makes sense because obviously they have to rework where the nipple sits in the breast and you're removing tissue. The augmentation, was that with a lift as well? Or is that something that they just had to slip in and done? Just a question. Just out of curiosity, especially since I do mammograms. So it does if a duct was affected. There we go. So maybe if it was just a slip in, you're fine. But
yeah, I don't know. Interesting.
That is really interesting.
It's all really.
Wow. Frog, ladies, if you want bigger tits, just get pregnant. Yeah, but then the whole thing about baby daddies apparently is the red flag. Oh my God. There was a question here. Oh, here, B-Bean. Is it Pearl's information that bothers women, or is it her delivery of it?
Yes.
Both. I think especially the delivery. She's very abrasive. It's very funny because she talks about women being masculine and abrasive. It's not attractive, and she's very much that. And I am someone who has very masculine and feminine qualities. I totally understand that. Okay. Totally understand that. Calling myself out here. But I think that she is talking to a male audience too, majority male. So she's talking to her people. Yeah. So I don't think necessarily it's wrong for her channel. If she wants to talk to more women, she does have to have a more feministic quality about how she delivers her information. Because that's not going to, it's not translating to women. And I get what she's saying. I do. It's easier to hear through her than it is Fresh and Fit, to be honest. As a female.
Yeah.
But even then, still, it's like, ooh, I wouldn't necessarily put those words. You gotta be a little nicer. Because, like, in general, like, this is the thing that I hate about, like, these spaces. Is that they talk about these things. There's no recommendations on both sides of things. There's a lot of recommendations, at least from her, on how to improve as women. Do I hear a lot about men improvement? Not necessarily. Men aren't perfect either. Mm-hmm. I think men can improve as well as women can improve as well. I don't think either or can get out of this unscathed. I think that we both have to be accountable for who we are in a relationship if you want to get into a relationship. If you don't, that's fine too. That's up to you. That's your prerogative. But in a relationship, guess what? When she talks about how women have to be submissive to men, but there has to be mutual respect in that. That's mutual submission to each other. I submit to my husband as my husband submits to me because we respect each other. And if that mutual respect is not there, that love, selflessness, is not going to work in a relationship. It doesn't have to be the same way either that's given to each other. So I think that's something that's not necessarily talked about in these spaces. But that could be just me. I don't know. What do you think, Tugs?
No, yeah, it's mostly focused on the women. That's for sure. That's all I got. It's mostly focused on the women. Like there's not any there's really not a whole lot. I mean, unless you go to like Fresh and Fit's normal videos, not their podcast they do, but they're normal. They talk about how to be better and all that. But mostly that's just making money. It's like it doesn't make you a better person, buddy.
No, it relatively it doesn't. And I think that preps you to be in a relationship prior to being in that relationship. Because guess what? Once you're in that relationship, there are things that you're going to have to do that you necessarily don't want to do 100% for your wife or partner. It could be even things like, communication. You are someone who communicates really well through texting, whatnot, is able to chat with you and understands that. And if someone can't reach that for you, of course, that's not going to work for you. And for me, I want someone who, on surface level, tries and works very hard to earn their life and also is a good person. And that could be seen in so many different ways by so many different women. I want someone who's just family oriented, good with friends, and social.
Yeah.
Those are surface level. And then there's layers and layers and layers underneath that is past that. Wow. Okay. I thought you were going to say Duolingo. No.
There's a lot of material out here to help guys improve themselves and whatnot, but it's hard to find because YouTube promotes Fresh and Lubed and other crappy grifting channels. Are they grifting? Or weren't they one of the originals? I could be wrong.
They're one of the originals. They could be grifting. Who knows?
Well, that's true. I mean, I guess it could be both.
Now, this is interesting here. I think you're muddying it. Women submit to men, but men are respectful as well. Men don't really submit to women. I don't necessarily know if that's true. It depends on what your definition of submission is then, if that's the case. Here, I just Googled submission in a relationship. Submission is an act that is expressed mutually and voluntarily. Being submissive helps us to be less self-centered and allows us to consider the desires of others. Submission has nothing to do with being weak, but allows us to be strong enough to open our hearts to others. What other things? Treated with respect and understanding by honoring the needs and desires of others, we not only strengthen our relationship, but all sense of meaning and purpose to our own lives. So maybe what we should do is define this. What do you think is, simp submit by definition? Simps is also a one-sided relationship, to be honest, to be fair.
If your wife take the garbage out, take the garbage out. It's immature to act like that's an unreasonable request because she's a woman. What?
Wait, where are we going?
Oh, so yeah, submissive traditional. I mean, this is the thing too, is a traditional submission is the man leads the relationship. He makes the final decisions, that kind of thing. Whereas it's gotten muddled now because strong, independent women and we have to be equal and blah, 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 all that stuff. But at the end of the day, even if you're this boss babe and at the end of the day, your husband or boyfriend or whatever is still making the decisions over your household, that's a submission relationship traditionally. But it's gotten blurred.
This is what you're saying, Adrian. If your wife comes to take the garbage out. It's immature to act like that's an unreasonable request because she's a woman. To be fair, yes, that does happen a lot. And also, it's very interesting. So I don't want to be the nagging wife. I really don't. And I think that there are times that I will say I forget things. and that Mark forgets things. And so reminders, not every like 10 seconds, but daily, I don't think that's nagging necessarily.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty fair. So, yeah. And to be honest, I don't power play Mark. I never power play Mark, ever. I think that's disgusting to power play him. So if I tell him, I actually haven't told him to take out the garbage, but he always knows which day to do it. But I think that, you know, I think that it's very interesting how you see a relationship. And sure, Mark makes a lot of final decisions, but I run the stuff that I know that he doesn't do as well as he does run the stuff that I don't do as well. That is a very symbiotic relationship. But it's very interesting how people judge that and say, that's a man's job to do that. That's a woman's job to do that. But that's how our relationship is, and that's fine. And it's good and it works.
Mm-hmm.
It's 100% reasonable to submit to a request from someone you love. No. And there are traditional chores. And let's just say, because Mark is not home as much, I do a lot of the chores that would be traditionally male because we've decided to save money. And he's not at home as much as I am. Wow. I must away to work, enjoy my tadpoles. Why are you leaving your tadpoles here? Oh. Wow. All this gender stuff is nonsense. There's only one gender. Women are things. Wow. Well, I'm glad you're leaving then with your tadpoles. Oh. Yeah, women can do traditional male chores. Yes, that would be the exception. And that's just because he's not home. By the way, my electric mower is amazing. It's not heavy. It doesn't take much to turn it on at all. I just press the button and push.
That's what she said.
Yes. But to be fair, like I actually thought mowing the lawn was very difficult back in the day when it was a gas powered one. Like I couldn't turn it on. I absolutely couldn't turn it on. But having this new one, it's been good. It's been good. Wow. Thank you for staying up for the stream.
Thanks, Moo. You better slide in those DMs and you know what I'm talking about.
Oh God. Shaka Zula says, I mean, women did literally all the chores at home in biblical times while men worked in the markets, etc.
Did they? I highly doubt in biblical times the women were rebuilding the roof. I highly doubt that. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that didn't happen.
Yeah. It wasn't cordless. It's Greenworks, I think the brand. But it's a really good one, and it's the same battery I use for the trimmer, which I use as well. Oh my gosh. So we have been going on very long here.
Yes, which is nice.
This has been really fun. This has been real fun. Tugs, you have anything you want to share with us?
Nothing exciting coming up. Just my normals.
Tugs is on Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch.
She's on YouTube. I want her to do more on YouTube, but you know.
I'm here on YouTube. I'm not on. I mean, I appreciate you guys sharing my YouTube channel, but I don't post ever.
But you can find her over there, twitch.tv/thattuglife. For me, you can find me on YouTube, Rumble Locals, and on Kick. Trying to use that more instead of Twitch. And let's see, Saturday, I'm having a member stream. So if you are a member on my YouTube or Rumble or Locals, you can find the link over there, 10 a.m. and come and hang and chat with me. And I have nothing else except Final Fantasy 16, which is fun. I love Final Fantasy 16. So hopefully I didn't piss off too many people with my opinions.
I think so.
That's the funny part is like I get why people are pissed on like one side or the other, but it's very interesting when you have someone like super in the middle where I'm like, I see both sides, but I also don't see both sides.
A very modern feminist of you.
Is it really though to be kind of in the middle for modern feminists? I don't know. It makes sense to make use of each other's strengths in a relationship since men typically are physically stronger. They take on more physical tasks. It's not rocket science. Also, though, I don't like Mark on a ladder. I don't like anyone on a ladder. I like hiring people for that.
You're the exception.
Well, that's true.
He said typically your relationship is not typical. Let's be honest.
No. So I remember when I had a 40-year-old patient, fell off a ladder, broke his hip. Hated ladder since because that scared the crap out of me.
For that reason.
So I hire people to do all the scarier work. I'm not gonna lie because they're risking their lives. I'm not risking mine or my Mark's life. So I'm sorry to those people who I put in danger. Anyone want to change my chandelier for me? Oh, yeah. Ladders are scary. So cheers, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Steph, for coming by and hanging out with us. Thank you to the mods. I think I got everyone. That went really high. But cheers to you guys. And I can't wait for next week, who we are going to have legal mindset. He has things to tell us. I don't know what things. I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, hopefully he remembers them.
Unlike last week's shows. Love you. Bye.